Hey everyone, it is September 11th, 2020, and as I was looking up some stuff and doing some research on a couple other videos that I'm now redoing from yesterday because I had 4 out of 4 videos blocked yesterday. So, we are redoing those, okay? I'm going to redo those, but I saw this headline and my mouth just dropped. It says, thick swarms of mosquitoes are killing livestock in Louisiana after Hurricane Laura. Do you remember what we showed, what we were talking about? I did 2 different videos on the genetically modified mosquitoes. Yeah, that Bill Gates was all part of, and that they were literally releasing, almost a billion genetically modified mosquitoes right out ahead of, Hurricane Laura and Marco and all that. They just dumped them out there from down in the Keys and in Texas. So I was just waiting for them to link something with mosquitoes to Hurricane Laura, and this obviously is it. It says, clouds of mosquitoes have been so thick in the southwest Louisiana since Hurricane Laura that they're killing animals, including horses and cattle. The vast number of bites leaves horses and cattle anemic and bleeding under their skins. Says the animals also become exhausted from constantly moving in an attempt to avoid the biting insects. A large animal veterinarian based in the Vail Platte told the Associated Press this week says they're vicious little suckers, said Dr. Craig Fontenot. Can you believe this, right? We knew this was coming. We knew they were going to start pushing how, this huge thing about mosquitoes being so deadly and killing people and killing animals and doing all this. We knew it. They showed us.
For example, there's more money put into baldness drugs than are put into malaria. Now, baldness it's a terrible thing. And rich men are afflicted. And so that's why that priority has been set. But malaria, even the million deaths a year caused by malaria greatly understate its impact. Over 200 million people at any one time are suffering from it. It means that you can't get the economies in these areas going because it holds things back so much. Now, malaria is, of course, transmitted by mosquitoes. I brought some here so you could experience this. We'll let those roam around the auditorium a little bit. There. There's no reason only poor people should have the experience. Those mosquitoes are not infected. There. There's no reason only poor people should have the experience.
How disgusting was that? Oh, not only the poor shouldn't be the only ones that should be able to experience this. Really? And they all laugh? Oh, man. It says farmers are in a 5-parish area, east and northeast of the parishes, where the storm made landfall in late August, have probably lost 300 to 400 cattle, he said. He said not only a few horses and no goats have died, probably because they are generally kept in stalls which can be sprayed with insecticide, while cattle may graze in 50 to 100 acre pastures. Says a deer rancher lost about 30 of his 110 animals, many of which had already been sold. Here's another thing too, right? Cattle, right? This goes after your food, right? So, whatever this story is, even if they're using it just to put fear in about, or to be able to start pushing how the mosquitoes are maybe spreading CV, or, you know what I'm saying, how they're going to use it that way. But even if the mosquitoes are killing these things, that's perfect for them too, because then there goes our food chain, right? Just more attacks on your food. Says he's saying it's over $100,000 that he lost, the veterinarian said. I mean, look at this, and they put a deer on here. It's just so sad. They do this. This is all shock and awe. That's what that is. That's psychological warfare. Several parishes have started aerial spraying. This is another part of this, why they did this. Think about this. Now they get to spray even more and more chemicals into you, me, the water, the food, the land, everything that you can think of. They're poisoning it more, which has begun to thin the hordes pushed out of the marshes by the storm. Agriculture Extension's agents said in a news release Wednesday from the LSU Ag Center. It says the spraying has dropped the population tremendously. It's made a night and day difference. See? The spraying. See? Justify it, right? Desensitize you to it. They're just spraying for mosquitoes. Don't worry about nothing. Don't worry about them spraying something that might be killing you. Says livestock deaths from mosquitoes aren't a new phenomenon. Fontenot said they also occurred after Hurricane Lily in 2002 and Hurricane Rita in 2005. Florida and Texas have had similar problems after the hurricanes. What did I just say? And I had not read this part of the article. I just want to say that. I was just talking about where they released the mosquitoes, right? I just think it's funny that you have Florida and Texas. Those were the two states that released those mosquitoes, those genetically modified mosquitoes. That's the end of this right here. So I'm going to edit this really fast and get this up because it blew me away. There is so much going on, and now they're showing, oh, look, we're going to keep spraying. We can spray even more now. It's just one attack after another, whether it's from, the weather or these chemicals or, it just doesn't matter. You truly need to make a plan now. Prepare for literally being pushed and herded into certain directions, whether it's going to be due to a disaster or, who knows what. Because they're just going to keep saying that, they'll keep calling up, more and more reasons why and more excuses why they have to force us out of our homes. Everybody stay safe, stay strong. We'll talk to you soon. God bless.